find a way to convince their parents to buy things. Everybody knows that. Well, today I'm going to talk about silly bands. I want to talk about what is silly bands, the types of silly bands, and how it became famous. The concept is rubber bands actually make it for use like bracelets, but you can use like a toy too, because you put it like a bracelet, and when you take it off, it revert to the original shape. Right now it sells with BSP imports and it sells in packet of 22 bracelets at $5 and 12 bracelets at $2.50. So it's cheap and the children want it because it's fun. Have been banned from some school because the children always get distracted with this and try to trade the bracelets and they don't pay attention to the classes. And it also have been some injuries because when you use too much of these bracelets, you can get like marks in your arm. The history. In 2002, this was created by Yumiko Ohashi and Masaru Haneda. There are two Japanese men in design team. Both. Actually, the first name it was Animal Rubber Bands, and it won the Best Design Award at 2003 in the Japanese national competition. In 2005, it was located in some stores in Guilford, Connecticut, and New York. In that time, Robert Crow, owner of Toledo, Ohio, was in a trip in Japan and discovered these silly bands and repurposed this like toy, making them larger and thicker and making the publicity like a bracelet for kids. First was sold online in November of 2008, and in the early 2009 was put it in a retail store in Alabama. During that time became popular and started to go to New Jersey, Long Island, and Staten Islands. In April of 2010, and they start to sell it in packets of 24 and 12. And in August of 2012, they already sell like 8,000 bracelets per month, every month. In September of 2010, they put it in little boxes with food for the kids. So when they go to the restaurants, they buy the food and they got the bracelet, and it was a kind of publicity. In 2010, on December, another stores and other persons start to make copies and selling it cheaper, like logo bands, cool bands, and sunny bands, and it was more easy to find than the original rubber animal bands. And in 2010 and 2011, they start making publicity with celebrities like Shakira and the Kardashian family. So not only kids use it, that only grown-ups use it, even grandpas, you know. In the late 2010, they make a video game based on these bands. That is crazy, how you make a video game about that. And in the spring and summer of 2010, they start to selling it to South America and put it inside the chocolates. And they start in Peru, my country. So that's how I know. How it became a trend? First, because it's fun, it's colorful, and it's cheap, it's easy to lose also. You can have it and you lose it, so you want more, the children want more, and they start to convince to their parents. Kids imitate other kids. When you are in school, you see a popular kid have that bracelet, you want it too, and you start to buy it. And the publicity, like famous people using this kind of bracelet. But this method have been banned from school because kids play too much with these bracelets and don't pay attention. Have been some injuries. It happens when you use too much. And it became an obsession to collect all that kind of type that exists, have been in different shapes and colors, and have been animals, objects, numbers, and letters. So they want all of them. Summary, I talk about you what is silicon, the history, the distribution in this country and in other countries, and the popularity. Conclusion. If you want to buy this, it's cheap and you can have fun too, but don't use too much because you can have some injuries. As you can see, not only child use this, also the grown-ups. Thanks.